What is good, Boom Bap Nation? It's Historian back from album review, and this is another one of those projects that, again, I was excited when I saw that it was dropping, because I definitely enjoy the production style of Tipped Dove. Who's been a part of some really dope projects. There's a few projects too that I think I still have to get around to listening to that he's been a part of, but this is an MC that I originally picked up on. It's not the first time, but I really kind of got around this MC in 2022 when he dropped For All Debts, Public and Private. And that is Defcee. Defcee is out of Illinois. And so it's pretty dope to see these two, team together. I believe this is the first time they teamed together. Um, but yeah, I'm going to put the link in the description for the Bandcamp page. If you go on there, you will see a couple different vinyls. One for $42. It's a blue variant. They got a black one for $35. You can get the digital for $10. But yeah, I was definitely looking forward to this one. I really haven't heard any Defcee projects since that 2022 release, but I do have a tendency to lean towards some Still Tipped Dove production, and it definitely doesn't disappoint with the production on here, and Defcee does his thing. So this is entitled "We Will Be Brief." This album was released on 8/7/2026. 12 tracks. There is a couple short ones. So let's get right into it. Starts off with track 1, Snoop Pearson. Track 2 is a hymn. 3 is Healing Rituals featuring Nappy Nina. 4, Flat Circle. Fatboy Sharif and 89 The Brainchild come through on Science Project Pat. Heat Check. Tom Waits Type Beat featuring Preem Rock. Curly Castro was on War Council. 9, A Little About a Lot. Sketch 185 and Billy Woods. Shout out to Billy Woods. Really making a lot of noise in the the underground scene as well. It's very similar to like Fatboy Sharif too, which I don't own a ton of projects. I think I have one. I don't listen to a ton of Billy Woods or Fatboy Sharif as I probably should. 10 is the last one before bed. Young Old Head, which is really dope. And then 12 is Alma. Yeah, I don't have a ton of notes, and I wish I did, but I don't. Just because this is another one of those that I listened to when I was kind of out and about. But production-wise, for the most part, it has a pretty hard-hitting production, which fits in with Defcee's style. Definitely a solid project. I mean, I would put this in right with the other projects that I've heard from Still Tipped Dove. But this is a solid project. I enjoyed the production, lyricism. I thought it was a really dope project. It's definitely one that I think I have to kind of dive into a little more. Like I said, I was out and about, so I didn't get to write a ton of notes or have an opportunity to kind of put down some of my favorite tracks on the album. But definitely one I think I should get back into. But like I said, I want to kind of put this out there. So folks that glide over the page possibly will just kind of click and check out this project. So link in the description for the Defcee. Last time I checked, it was not available on iTunes yet, so maybe that has changed. Defcee, Still Tipped Dove, We Will Be Brief, 8/7/2026. My overall rating for this one is 3.5 mics. All right, stay tuned. Definitely got a lot more album reviews trying to give out to y'all.